good evening. I'm so honored to stand here today, and not just as a supporter, but as a longtime friend of somebody I deeply admire, Whitney. Unfortunately, when she asked me to speak as a longtime friend, I didn't realize that some of y'all might be good at math and can figure out how old we are. So I guess I'll start off by saying, out of the, I've known her for 25 years, out of the 22 years that her and I have been alive. But in that time, I've seen her wear many hats. She was a brilliant high school student, college student, the friendliest tanning consultant you could find. She was a reliable co-worker. She's a dedicated mother, a passionate business owner, and a tireless advocate for her community. And what's always stood out to me is her heart. Her ability to listen, to care, and to take action when so many other people only talk. As a mom, she understands what it means to make tough choices, to stretch every dollar, to fight for a better future for her children and for all of ours. She's always found the time to make it to the bleachers, to be her children's biggest fans and one of Ashford's biggest fans. Her love for the Jackets and the city of Ashford has always been immense. As a business owner, she knows the value of hard work, of creating jobs and building something that lasts. She's faced challenges, learned from them, and turned them into opportunities, and not just for herself, but for other people around her as well. And that is the kind of leadership that we need. Somebody who's grounded in real experience. She knows how to balance a busy household. She understands that policies aren't just words on paper, they're decisions that affect families, small businesses, and neighborhoods like ours. She doesn't just talk about change, she lives it, whether she's volunteering at the school, supporting other entrepreneurs, or standing up for fairness and opportunity. She leads with compassion and integrity. So when you cast your vote, remember this: you're voting somebody who's already been doing the work, somebody who knows what it takes to build, to nurture, to lead, somebody who believes in us, in our families, our businesses, and our future. I'm so proud to call her my friend, and I'm even prouder to stand with her as she takes this step. So let's give Whitney our full support. She's a mom, a business owner, and a true community leader who's ready to make a real difference. And y'all don't forget, there's always progress through strength. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank everyone for coming out today. It means a lot to see so many new and familiar faces. So without further ado, dear friends, family, and citizens of Houston County, it is with great honor and pride that I announce my candidacy for Houston County District 2. Born and raised in Houston County, my roots run deep here. I've always been actively involved in my community and beyond. In 2009, I graduated from high school at Ashford, where I was salutatorian. Upon graduation from high school, I attended Troy University, Dothan, where I studied criminal justice, and then later transferred to Auburn University, where I graduated cum laude with a double major in political science and sociology and a double minor in public administration and crime and deviance. At Auburn, I served as a transfer orientation leader and coordinator, where I helped new students and transfer students adapt to their new life and surroundings at Auburn. After graduation from Auburn University, I taught 3rd grade at Ashford Academy until its untimely closing. Upon its closing, I started my own small business, Whitney Stitching & More, LLC, and obtained my real estate license, where I currently serve as associate broker with Ingram Realty. From a very early age, serving others, politics, and American patriotism have been true passions of mine. I have remained actively involved in my community over the years in roles such as planning and zoning chairperson of Cowards, a coach and parent with Ashford Recreation, and a volunteer in many capacities. I guess you could say I come from a long line of doers. Being raised by a single mom who worked full-time, yet my brother and I were involved in every sport and activity we could fit in our schedules. We both made good grades, excelled, and graduated from college. My dad is a retired law enforcement officer of 47 years. He is a true definition and example of someone who dedicated his life to a career. Through him, I learned to do what is right, fair, and just, and to always stand up for what you believe in. My paternal grandfather, Frankie, helped pave the way for many organizations, such as Ashford Academy, and others that are still around today, such as the Houston County Rescue Unit. He also served as coroner of Houston County. Through him, I learned to work ethic and putting your boots on the ground to make a difference. My maternal grandfather served in the U.S. Army, where he taught us to love this country just as he did. My mama worked 2 jobs most of her life to make ends meet and would give someone her last penny and the shirt off her back. My paternal grandmother was a homemaker and taught us the virtues and values of family. Through my campaign, and if elected, some of my key focal points will be our youth and senior citizens, in addition to fire, police, rescue, and infrastructure. I believe transparency, accountability, and communication are vital to the progress of our county. Our youth are our future, period. We have to invest time and effort into keeping our children engaged in social activities such as youth sports and organizations that help build personal connections and lifelong lessons that we cannot teach behind a computer or tablet screen. I believe that these relations are vital to the success of our young people. We also need to provide properly maintained facilities, parks, fields, and organizations where we can achieve greatness among our youth. In the same way, it is imperative that we take care of our elders just as so many have taken care of us. We must provide the needed equipment and resources to help our seniors have the necessities for everyday life. I would like to see volunteer type groups to check on our homebound seniors, such as my mama, to help with food, grocery, and medicine deliveries, as well as having sound brand senior citizens buildings where we can keep an eye on all of our citizens, not just the ones visiting the locations. My passion to serve runs deep in my blood. As a daughter and granddaughter of former and retired first responders, I believe fire, rescue, and police departments need to have access to the best resources and training available in order to actively serve our citizens. I will be an advocate for our fire, rescue, and police departments to ensure they have what they need in order to effectively and efficiently serve our community. Above all, I believe that transparency, accountability, strong communication skills, and good working relations with our town and city mayors, councils, and citizens are a vital part of success for our county. I believe we have to have someone who will listen and have the capacity to connect with others on different levels in order to make sure our county thrives. Transparency is key to keeping our citizens in the loop and building trust. If elected, we will have district meetings such as this and a luncheon or casual type setting where we can all come together, communicate and share ideas, and help each other out where need be. I started my small business from scratch. It has taken a lot of grit, perseverance, blood, sweat, and tears to make it what it is today. As many of you know, business ownership is not for the faint of heart, and I believe my business mindset can help our county save money where needed, cut expenditures when and where we can, and possibly create future jobs and opportunities for our hometowns. I have a passion to serve, a vision for the future, and a voice for all of our citizens. I'm not a yes man. I will ask the necessary and hard questions to be sure our taxpayers' monies are being spent wisely and effectively to benefit everyone. I believe together we can achieve great progress through strength, and I humbly ask for your vote, support, and prayers as I seek office of Houston County District 2.